Good day, everyone. We're coming on the air because a verdict in the murder and manslaughter trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin has been reached. He is charged with killing George Floyd last May. The video of the officer's knee on Floyd's neck ignited global protests over police use of force. This has been one of the most highly anticipated trials in decades. Communities across the country on edge, preparing for possible unrest following the verdict. Even the White House is developing a plan of action to protect public safety, and it's an issue on social media, too. Facebook will be limiting posts that could incite violence. Hennepin County Judge Peter Cahill will soon be addressing the jury as it prepares to deliver its verdict. Right now, we want to go to NBC's Gabe Gutierrez, who's been following the trial since it began last month. Gabe, first of all, what's the time window when we expect to hear the verdict?
Well, Lester, the verdict is expected to be delivered and read out loud in court at 4:30 Eastern time. That's in about less than an hour. We just got notice of this just a short time ago, Lester, and I can tell you within the past few minutes we've seen some protesters, some demonstrators. One woman just down the street said, "We have a verdict, we have a verdict." But again, we do not know what it will be for some time. But Lester, as you mentioned, this has been an extremely tense time here in Minneapolis. Anxiety is very high about what this verdict can be. Minnesota's governor has declared a state of emergency and had actually requested additional law enforcement personnel from other states. Minneapolis Public Schools for the rest of the week is going towards remote learning, and this is something that we have seen building really for the past several weeks, months really, in anticipation of this trial. Now, Lester, this trial had 45 witnesses spread out over 14 days of testimony. The prosecution calling witness after witness of this case, really breaking a lot of barriers in this trial, breaking the so-called blue wall of silence by having so many officers testify one after another against Derek Chauvin. But the defense has countered and said that George Floyd died not due to Derek Chauvin's knee on his neck, but due to other factors that included drug use and underlying health conditions. We have seen demonstrators here over the past several days, especially yesterday, as this case went to the jury. There were several hundred peaceful demonstrators that gathered here outside the courthouse, but tensions have risen considerably over the last week, more than a week or so, since that other shooting just 10 miles from this courthouse in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, where Dante Wright was shot in a police-involved shooting as well. So this is all converging right now. Again, Lester, we are expecting that verdict to be read in just a short time, 4:30 Eastern time. And then shortly after that, we expect the Attorney General to speak 20 minutes after that verdict is read. Derek Chauvin is facing charges of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter in this case, Lester.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.